What's going on, dreamers, and welcome to this very exciting video where I have some kind of breaking news to share with you guys. Lately I've been doing tons of research into canceled Dreamcast games, contacting former Dreamcast developers, figuring out if these games were ever running on the Dreamcast and if betas possibly exist. My goal is kind of to actually release a beta at some point this year, hopefully. That's kind of my goal, but I've been going all out trying to contact people and find out more information, and I came across some really interesting information today. I was recently looking through this list of unreleased games for Dreamcast from Sega Retro, and I came across this game called Over the Top Soccer. Now, I had never heard of this game. I looked it up and I couldn't really find anything except for one article from GameSpot, which was an article about Sega Soccer Slam, which is a multi-platform soccer game, kind of an arcadey style 3-on-3 soccer game that Sega released in 2002. And in this article, they actually described Sega Soccer Slam as a, quote, over-the-top soccer game. Now, this is most likely a coincidence. This is not a hint that that game was Sega Soccer Slam, but it got me thinking. I mean, what if it is Sega Soccer Slam? It would not be that much of a stretch, considering the game came out in 2002, which was obviously the year after the Dreamcast was discontinued, and it was most likely in development at least a year or two before that. So yeah, the timing really makes sense. So I wanted to look more into this. So I ended up contacting one of the developers, actually one of the founders of Black Box Games, who were the developer of Sega Soccer Slam, and coincidentally, they also developed NHL 2K on the Dreamcast. And I'm kind of hinting at where I'm going here, but I was talking to the guy, and I asked, well, did Sega Soccer Slam start on the Dreamcast? And initially he wasn't sure, he didn't remember, but he ended up contacting one of his former colleagues who actually confirmed that yes, the game did start as a Dreamcast game. Sort of. Now, there's a little bit of a catch because it didn't really start off as the 3v3 arcade-style soccer game that ended up being released. The game that started on the Dreamcast was actually a full-on soccer sim. And so think 2K games with soccer. So FIFA 2K2 most likely is what the game would have ended up being. So I was just kind of shocked by this. I never heard of Sega actually working on a soccer game for their 2K Sports series, but here it is, confirmation that Sega was working on a first-party soccer sim game for the Dreamcast, and wow. This was not the response I was expecting. I was really hoping that he'd respond and say, yeah, Sega Soccer Slam was originally a Dreamcast game, but I was not expecting him to say it. Well, he didn't say in so many words that it was FIFA 2K2, but it was kind of insinuated, especially since Black Box Games did work on NHL 2K on the Dreamcast, so this likely would have been part of Sega's 2K Sports series. It really does make a lot of sense, but man, really cool to find this out. It's amazing, this information that you can find that has never been revealed in all of these years. In 2 decades, no one has known that Sega was working on this game. So it's pretty amazing to find that out now. But I thought you guys would be really interested to find this out, and I wanted to share my information with you. I'm still trying to find some more information to see if maybe the game was running on Dreamcast at some point. I'm not really sure at this point, but I'm trying to get more information on that. So if I do end up finding a beta of FIFA 2K2 on the Dreamcast, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.